Are you kidding me? I mean, just work from home tomorrow.
I wish.
Forgot to do all this before.
My boss has been gone all week, and he's going to be back tomorrow, so I'm going to have to be there.
Comes back on a Friday?
Coming back from the Sunshine State, where he said it was hot as hell.
Yeah, how did that whole thing go, the takeover?
The takeover. The takeover, the break's over. Tell me how I need to sit more of a
I don't know.
angle like that.
Tim, how was your day?
He was in the Fort Lauderdale area. Coral Springs is the city it's in. But I saw yesterday Jacksonville was 101 with heat index. So Miami was probably 4 or 5 degrees hotter at least.
Yeah.
And then the Keys are just setting temperature records. Folks, welcome to the Nowhere to Be podcast, where we talk about weather information. Coming up next is your local on the 8s.
I know you looked up the weather for next week when you're on vacation. What's it like?
So far, immaculate. The heat is moving out, the heat wave that's been going through. The thing that makes it so unbearable down there is just the mugginess.
Yeah.
The humidity. I couldn't live inland in Florida. I don't know how people do it. I guess you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Imagine their power bill.
Cheers.
Oh, right. Proper cheers.
Cheers. Ash, I have a question. Did you watch the podcast where we did the taste testing?
Only the first 11 minutes. So, no.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
I'm 46 minutes in.
It was only an hour episode. I've got to watch it. I just haven't. I've had something going on every night this week and I haven't gotten to it.
Yeah, save it for your trip.
I don't want to listen to it, though. I want to watch it.
Never mind.
Jesse has some good faces out there.
Yeah.
I loved Big Table Energy. Tim laughed so hard.
He did. That was another wheezing Tim. We only got that twice in our lifetime, and that was the other one.
Big table energy.
Big Table Energy.
Yeah.
But the presentation and everything on the table looked good. I think the table just looks good on video.
Yeah.
And it's a noticeable difference in Tim's energy.
Okay.
I want to figure out how to. This is probably on the editing side. I want to figure out how to like blur the background. I'm sure that's a setting that I got to figure out. You know what I mean? Like focus on us. I don't know if the background's too close or not.
I wish we could just move those over here because it's such a good background, but it is what it is.
You at least get 2 of them.
Yeah.
I was browsing YouTube, just flipping, and they had 5 BrickLink. Is that what it's called, BrickLink?
Yeah.
5 things that I guess went through, and they're making them into sets, and you can pre-order them through the link onto Lego's website. And one of them, Ash, is like an island, and it's 3 different places, and it's like pirate themed, and it has like seaweed hanging all over it. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
But it's like $240.
Is that skull thing like the cave entrance?
Yeah.
It looks really good.
So I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, but I didn't know that that you pre-order them through Lego. So it's like an official set, but it's not really an official set.
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought it was their own website.
That is cool. You said BrickLink?
Yeah. You go on the BrickLink website, and it will show up the sets that they're making, and then you click on pre-order, and it takes you to Lego's website. And then you pre-order through Lego's website.
Yeah. Lego bought BrickLink a couple years ago. And then now I guess you do it through them. I didn't know that. I thought you just ordered on BrickLink.
No, because I went on there.
They're cool.
Yeah.
They'll do like, it's kind of like how the Lego Ideas program was, but the same thing with that. They pick 5, and it's not even a Lego box. It's like it's called a BrickLink Designer program, and the box is white, and it just has a picture of the thing on it, and that you pre-order it, and then once the pre-order is done, they sell out. So they don't make them for years.
And I was actually looking on eBay. There's a lot of old BrickLink sets that are actually like $500, $600, $700.
Yeah.
Like
they're
expensive.
all valuable, and they really only do big sets like modular buildings and island stuff like that.
They had a train, a rail with the train and everything as one of the sets you could pre-order.
That would be cool with the train tracks that they make.
Yeah.
No, but I thought that was cool. I didn't know it was official Lego.
Yeah, I think since they bought it.
How do they decide which sets get selected?
I think it's fan voted,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you
Fan
vote.
voting? Wow.
Yeah, and
So-
if it gets like a certain amount of votes, then they make it production.
And what's the other website?
Lego Ideas was
Lego
the other
Ideas.
thing.
So they've
but
got-
that's still under Lego's umbrella. I don't remember. Wasn't there a separate website where we went to vote for the Lego Ideas?
I don't remember.
It's technically two different things. The Lego Ideas are official Lego sets that go into print. BrickLink is like this, not really official Lego, but it's got the Lego logo. They're made by Lego parts. I don't know what the differentiate.
So it's a
differentiation
made-to-order limited run, whereas Ideas, they
Yeah.
mass produce.
And like when you pre-order, they don't come out for like a year. So
Yeah.
you pre-order and then they go into production and all that stuff, and then you get them.
It would
Yeah.
look really cool with the Lion's Castle that I have.
Yeah. Or I was thinking of Barracuda Bay.
Yeah.
That set, or what is it? Black Knight, whatever is like in the store right now. Is it Barracuda Bay? Eldorado's Fortress?
Yeah, the one where it looks crashed, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yellow box?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of them will look really good.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have a designer program set.
They had some other cool ones. They had a mushroom house.
Mushroom House?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was a house made look like a mushroom.
Wow.
They also had a museum set that was pretty cool. But yeah, I just thought I was like I was like, why don't they just have a separate tab in Lego where you could pre-order BrickLink instead of
Yeah.
having a whole different website? Because it was confusing me.
Yeah. I
So-
didn't know they did that.
So will a fan build the actual set out of pieces, or is it just purely conceptual, and then fans vote on?
I think it's built.
Okay.
But there's also BrickLink has a program that you can. It's basically like CAD but for Legos, and I think you build it in that program also. I think that's how you submit the designs and stuff.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. But because I used that program to build some of that table, and it's like every Lego piece ever existed in this huge editing software. It's actually incredible.
So it says when you put it in your cart in Lego, it says it ships by November 1st.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
6 months.
And it is, let me see if I could look up the details. So it's $240 and it is 2,800 pieces and it comes with 5 minifigs.
That's pretty
It's
good.
not bad for the
That-
price.
That's not terrible, no.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. I would like to have one at one point.
Yeah. I feel like they put, like, those sets have more thought and look more detailed.
because they're made by a fan. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, they really know what they're doing.
I bet Lego is such a cool company to work for.
Yeah.
I wonder if they need a numbers guy.
You have to move to
Everybody
Denmark.
needs a numbers guy, Ash.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
move across the country. They have a Lego documentary on Netflix, and it shows like how the company operates, what's it like being a designer.
I need to watch it. There was
Yeah.
a short, it was less than 10 minutes probably, video on YouTube. I don't remember who did it. It was maybe Business Insider,
Mhm.
someone like that. Briefly walked through the factory. It's in Sweden?
Yeah. Denmark. right?
Denmark?
Yeah. Is that in Sweden?
Somewhere in Scandinavia. It's not Finland.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
It's over
Billund.
there.
Billund is where it is, I think. Does that sound right?
Pardon?
Billund.
Billund?
Billund.
I feel like it's Sweden because I feel like it's the same place.
It is, but I think Billund is like where
Is
the
the city.
headquarters are. Right? Look it up.
The city in Sweden?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always connected Lego with PewDiePie because that's where he's from,
Yeah.
is Sweden.
Pretty sure it's Billund is like where the headquarters is, but it is Swedish. It's in Sweden.
Billund, Denmark.
It's in
Denmark.
Denmark. Okay. Well, I was just completely wrong. I've been making a bad association.
Yeah. But yeah.
The research and design area, though, was so cool.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the process of how they bag all the Legos and stuff?
They did not show that.
It's so sick. The whole factory is automated,
Mm.
and they just scan what numbers and it knocks them into the whatever they got to do. It's so cool, and it's all weighed out. It's
Mm.
cool.
That
That'd
is
be
cool.
sick. You can enter a lottery to win a ticket to go like visit the place, and when you take the tour of the place, it's like $3,000 or something. It's insane. But when
To
you
tour it?
yeah, but it's like it's very involved and it's like limited, and at the end of the tour, you get a custom Lego set. Every tour that you go on, it's different. and it's all based on original toys that Lego, before they made Lego, bricks used to be. So like airplanes, and it's a custom set, and on the back of the set, it has your picture with everybody that took the tour with you, and then the Lego designer like signs the box for you. So like there's people that have like one of 30 Lego sets, and every tour they do a different set. It's just like super cool. But again, it's, you know, a couple $1,000.
And I would think people probably don't turn around and sell those.
Some of them, like some people have them, like collectors and stuff have them, but I would guess most of people wouldn't. I would never sell it, you know.
You would, I mean, I would think if that was your intention, you would want to sell it for at least $3,000 to recover your
Yeah.
your money.
Yeah.
Because it says nothing crazy, but still, it's got your photo on the back, you know, with the whole tour and the designers and everything. It's a cool story.
That's the majority of the $3,000 tab is the. Oh,
Is
we're giving you a
Yeah, free
limited run
exclusive
set.
Yeah, exactly.
Free set.
Yeah. It'd be cool to do because you can tour the Lego house, you can tour the original designer's home. It's like a whole thing they have.
I think in general, just visiting that country would be
Mhm.
cool. So, damn, I mean, at $3,000, you would make the trip to Denmark to tour the factory.
Yeah.
So everything else would just be added bonus.
Mhm.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that much. The video I watched, it was focusing mainly on the research and development side.
Yeah.
There was a giant room that the R&D people would basically show up to work and just dump
Play
pieces on the
Legos, yeah.
ground and build stuff.
Yeah.
If you were a creative kind of engineering mind, that would be such a
Mm-hmm.
what a cool job.
And I follow a lot of YouTubers that are whatever they call them. They're Lego designers at each like Lego headquarters. Like there's one in Atlanta, there's one in California, Arizona, New York, where you go and like you tour the Lego experience or whatever. They have master model builders is what they call them. And there's literally 2 or 3 of them in the buildings, and they build Legos all day, every day for like the kids that come visit. They'll come up to the window and they'll talk and hang out and build stuff for them. That's their job and their career is to build Legos. It's freaking cool, man.
Master model builder.
Master model builder or master builder, whatever, something like that.
Talk
Yeah.
about a flex on a first date.
I know.
What do you do? A master model builder.
Yeah. But you just don't say what. You just, I build Legos. I'm just a master builder.
I'm an MBB.
Yeah, there you go.
Good God. I'm looking to see if there's finance jobs available at their Atlanta office.
Yeah, you do that.
Very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool to have one of those sets.
If it was any other time, I would.
Yeah.
That set would be really cool to get.
Yeah. I'll pray about
I
it.
think I think you could pre-order for 30 days.
When it's up now?
Yeah. I think 30 days you have to
Well, you won't
decide.
get charged until November.
Oh, they charge when you ship?
I mean, that's how Lego does. I don't know if the BrickLink orders are any different.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys this real quick. Just added bonus that I learned this week. Do not, if you can avoid it, do not pay for anything with a credit card if you know it's going to be longer than 90 days that you're going to get it and you feel any reservation about, let's say it's just not a steel, solid, reputable website of like, I could get screwed on this
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Because after 90 days, your credit card will no longer protect you, give you purchase protection.
So I pre-ordered a vinyl by Lo-Fi Girl. Should I be worried?
No.
Tim and I got it.
That was like months ago. How long did it take? Like a long time to
It
get
took
yours?
8 months for me to
Okay.
get mine.
All right.
I really forgot about it. I thought they were going to cancel it.
Yeah. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Those are made to order.
Yeah.
I understand
And
why that
they're
would be.
from overseas.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So 90 days.
how long ago did you order it?
I don't know.
It's been
February,
longer than 90 days.
March maybe. Yeah.
You might get it in December. You might get it as a Christmas gift to yourself.
He was dead serious.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you might get it soon.
No, you might get it at the end of the year.
Damn.
I'm not even joking. It took 8 months for me to get mine.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where I forget about it and then
Yeah.
I'm just going to get a text message saying you have something getting delivered today. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is this? All right.
So
Give me something to look forward to.
If it was just some random small seller on the internet, they could close the business, take the money after 90 days, and you're basically just
Wow.
out of luck. So if you can avoid it, I don't know if PayPal gives any added protection, because I know that if you pay with PayPal, PayPal will debit you the money, but they'll hold it until the merchant requests it. So maybe there's a little bit of added protection there, but 90 days is a good rule of thumb.
You've been doing a lot of credit card research lately.
Yeah. Did you get out of crypto pretty much entirely? Have you kept up with it at all?
I keep up with it, but I don't have any.
Something that I didn't know this week that I learned, one of the big areas targeted by like digital hackers is hospitals. Maybe Savannah's had some kind of experience with this. They essentially hack into the network and steal customers or steal patient data, and then tell the hospital, we'll release this back to you if you pay $5 million.
Jeez.
That kind of thing. This has happened in Atlanta, and they've paid the ransoms because
Wow.
these hackers are requiring that the payments be made in crypto,
Mm-hmm.
because they can cash the crypto out and it's completely untraceable.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That blew my
Yeah.
mind when I heard that this week.
Yeah. Anything you do, it can be seen on like the chains that they're located with. Like you could see what transactions go, but you can't see who's doing what. So everything is on a ledger, but you don't know who's doing what. So you could trace where it's going, you just can't trace who's doing what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even last weekend, I was having a conversation with my dad and my grandfather about this new cell phone, because they were both expressing some concerns about how invasive Google is, just and social media in general. You know, you talk about a pair of flip-flops, and then you get on Facebook and the flip-flops are showing up in your feed.
Yeah.
And I've kind of taken the attitude to it of it's so pervasive now that just like, who cares if they've got it? I'm not doing anything illegal. I have a field day. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I also understand the concerns about it. So they were both talking about a flip phone that's available now. It's completely untraceable. And, you know, you're going back to the Stone Age as far as not having, like, I want navigation on my phone. I want to be able to.
You know,
Yeah.
older people say that, but they are so used to certain things that the minute they switch, they're going to be like, oh, I need my other phone back.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah.
right. But I made the point to them that it's like, okay, the phone's cool, but that is also allowing people that are bad actors to have an outlet to do their illegal deeds completely, if it's truly untraceable. Like if the FBI really can't follow it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth giving people the false perception that, oh, I'm off the grid right now, so that criminals can use? I was thinking the same thing with blockchain and with crypto. So
Yeah.
I didn't know that about crypto, that it was completely untraceable.
Yeah. Every like wallet that you transfer through or you cash out has a address, and you could see who's doing what transactions. You just don't know who the owner is.
And the bad thing, Jess, is that if someone hacks into your wallet and steals it, there is no one that you can call to say, hey, FDIC, can you refund my crypto back? You're just...
Yeah. Well, that's why people, if they have a lot of crypto, they'll put it on a cold storage wallet. So they'll...
Please define that, because I
elaborate here.
Okay, so you have a digital wallet.
What did you call it?
Cold
A cold
stone?
storage?
Cold storage.
Cold storage.
So, okay, there's a certain amount of, let's just say Bitcoin, right? There's 19 million Bitcoin or 17 million Bitcoin in the world. If someone is a whale and they have 1 million Bitcoin, right? Okay, and they...
Define whale. Like layman's
They're
terms
using
for
jargon
everything.
that we don't
From
know.
now on, layman's terms.
if they're a whale.
I can get that by context clues,
Okay.
but moving forward.
Okay. So you use it the same way you use a USB or anything. You plug the wallet into your computer and you transfer the currency to that physical wallet, so it's stored like a memory card, but it's a
And then you
it
unplug
holds
it, and it's in your pocket. No one can hack that in your pocket.
It's off the internet. Like
Okay.
it's gone. Like it's wiped out. It's on this physical thing. You have a code and a pin that you have to remember though. So when you access it, but if you have $1 million in Bitcoin and you're worried, you could put it on an actual storage, and I guess put it in a safe somewhere or hide it. And the crazy thing is, the whole blockchain can see when it goes offline, and the minute you go to put it back on there, it will say like 1 million Bitcoin has been offline for 1,000 days, but it popped back up.
That
So
notifies everybody that has Bitcoin.
No, it's like on the blockchain.
So yes, it's public.
Yeah, it's
Public
public
domain.
information.
So if you have Bitcoin, what is the blockchain?
It's like
I know no one can really explain it, but
it's
try.
like the internet for crypto.
Okay. So you can go on there and say there's this much Bitcoin that's available, but it doesn't say who has what.
Mm-hmm.
You just see transactions.
You could be an anonymous user. Like right now, there's been, let's just say example, there's been for 8 years, there's been 500 million Bitcoin that have been offline, and no one knows who owns it, and it's been offline since it's been created. And if it pops back up, everybody will see that and be like, "Oh,
That's available. We found it.
It's been 8 years, and they're just now selling it."
So a blockchain is
Here we go.
essentially a digital ledger. It just records transactions.
So like, where do you go to see your Bitcoin?
You can get Bitcoin. You can go on.
It's a digital wallet.
You can go on Robinhood and buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You can go on.
And then is the blockchain like a website you go to?
I actually think we can. It is a website, right?
There's certain websites that are like for like, so you know how you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, like all these different ones. They all are. Some of them are run on the same one, but they're all on different blockchains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you. Did you ever get into it? Did you ever buy any?
Yeah. I've had.
You still have some?
No.
Did you make out okay?
Yeah, made out great.
Okay. Good for
Yeah.
you. I think Hoyt bought a Tesla with it, so good.
I
for
didn't
him.
make out that good, but I made out.
Mm.
It was enough to get the blood flowing.
Get some shoes.
Maybe you can help me understand this, Tim. So at my last job, there was a guy there, and he's a millionaire. He's told me that he had a whole Bitcoin on a computer hard drive, and he couldn't remember the password to get into the hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bitcoin's just trapped on this hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Can they be stored locally? Like what you're talking about? Would that be what a frozen wallet or whatever it was that you called it?
Yeah. You can put it on. It's like you could put it on any like file and put it on a physical thing. But the problem is if you lose it, kind of like in the Big Bang Theory when they couldn't
That's what I'm
remember
thinking of, yeah.
where they put their Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're done. There's nothing you could do. And that also makes the price go up because if someone destroys 500 Bitcoin that they don't know where, that's 500 less. That's never going to be back
Yeah.
up. And
Wait, so are they done making Bitcoin?
there's only a set amount. They're still mining it.
This is
And
where
isn't
it
mining-
gets confusing, and there's only like in
Mining is writing the program to create the Bitcoin.
You're solving problems to find Bitcoin.
and
Who's
the
making the
more
problems?
the more that's mined, the harder it is to mine it.
So
What
there's
is
this thing.
this?
There's this thing called a Bitcoin halving, and it happens every so often years, right? I didn't know we were gonna get deep.
Did one person start this?
One person in 2017 or no, maybe
No, it's
2014. 2014
Yeah, at
created
least.
a Bitcoin. It's an anonymous person. We don't know who. No one knows who created it.
Is this the whole Satoshi thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
So this one man said, I'm going to create math problems.
He's gonna create.
And
a
whoever
digital
solves
currency.
them gets a currency.
He wanted to create a currency that was not backed by government.
Right.
Because no one trusts the government, so they wanted something free that everybody can see, or nothing is,
Right.
kind of like that. But there's only 19 million in the world, and there cannot be any more. And
Has all 19 been discovered or whatever?
No.
Not yet.
I could tell you exactly how many's left.
And it's equations? Someone's like dividing and then getting a Bitcoin?
We really need Tim's cousin Lou on here to explain this because Lou was actually doing. I don't know if it was Bitcoin specifically, but he was doing crypto mining.
Okay, so the max that can be found in Bitcoin is 21 million. As of March of 2023, which is a while ago, there has been 18.9 million Bitcoins
We're
mined.
almost there.
There's only 2.1 million left to be mined. So,
But it's the future. Even though there's no more that can be created.
well, that's why Bitcoin is $73,000 each.
A coin,
A coin.
and you can have partial, right?
Yeah, you can buy as little as you want.
But if you look at the graph of price, it's like
Really?
It's like full send.
it's insane.
It's full send. Just, I want to say in 2020 or 2021 during the pandemic, Bitcoin was like, its all-time low was like 15,000 and it went all the way up to 68,000 in like that pandemic period.
Yeah.
It's rocket to the moon and then lead balloon.
Yeah.
It's insane. Only the that's where I think that's where the diamond hands came from.
And my thing
Got
is
a
like,
hold.
it's too popular now to crash all the way to zero and then stay at zero. Like, it's obviously going to shoot back up, but I don't think it's going to go back down to the levels that it was. The lowest it was, I think last year was like 36,000, and then it shot right from 36. It went like on a straight rocket ship to 75,000. And now it's been hovering between 65 to 70 for like the last 4 months.
Are you okay?
Like, why? I don't know.
It's really just a place that people make fast money. That's really all it is.
Or
Criminals.
or lose a crap ton of money.
Yeah,
also.
but it's really, people like the aspect of you can't be traced. So
Yeah.
the reason why it's so much money is because criminals just run through it. Like, honestly, like the cartel and a lot of big organizations, they hold a lot of crypto because it's untraceable and it's a way to store their money. So it really, until it's more government like controlled, it's just going to run rapid. Like they're saying, like people are literally saying Bitcoin's going to be 100,000 by the end of the year, and it probably will be. Because
So get some.
Yeah, let me get some.
Let me get
As
some.
we're paying $600 for electric.
Yeah.
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 Let me splurge for an extra Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I didn't know you didn't know anything about it.
I have this same conversation has probably happened 8 times over the past couple of years with different people, and it still doesn't stay in here. So I don't even try.
I was really big into Ethereum and Cardano. I made a good bit with Cardano.
How much? 4 figures?
Probably like $4,800.
Wow.
Damn.
And it was like, it happened
You
in like...
made that?
Yeah. It
That was profit?
Yeah, it happened...
That's green?
It happened in like a week. So during the course of every Friday when I got paid...
You made $4,800 in
He
a
was
week?
bankrolling during
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
it was just...
Yeah.
It,
We have shirts to prove it. I
he
know.
So-
was rolling.
Every Friday when I got paid before work, it was my thing. I would wake up, go on Coinbase, put $100 in a Cardano every week. Every week I was doing that. I was just leaving in there. So I was like averaging like, my average was probably like $1 and some change, and it went all the way up to almost $4. And I had a lot. So I was at work. And
Did you sell at the right time?
I sold at a good time. I didn't
Okay.
sell at the top, but I sold enough to where I was like, yeah, let me get out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at work and I was just, every time I would look, it was like up hundreds of dollars. And I was just like, there's no way.
There was a time I remember during that time, even at UPS, a couple of these guys got into like day trading, and like all the Robinhood and all that stuff. And every morning when I would walk in, they'd be all huddled with their phones, looking at each other and
Yeah.
stuff. I couldn't get into it.
It's a rush. Feels really good when it
Yeah.
works out, but when it doesn't, you're like...
Yeah.
Luckily, though, I haven't had a bad experience. Like, I haven't lost a lot of money with crypto.
Mhm.
But I'm just at the point now where it's too much of a gamble to try it out.
Yeah.
So I had fun, though.
Yeah, you did it for a time.
Yeah.
It worked out. For the best, too. I mean, you made
Yeah.
Made good bit of money.
It really offset my stock losses that I still have, that I'm still down in.
What are you down in? Amazon?
No. PayPal, remember? I still own
It's
all that
still going
PayPal.
down.
No, it's not down, but it's not
It's
like
lower
back.
than where.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll hold that forever.
It probably doesn't swing very, very hard, though.
No, I'm just waiting years. I've had PayPal for like 3.5 years,
Mm-hmm.
just waiting on that momentum to go back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that weekend that we were into Delta stock? Didn't last
it was
very long.
April of 2020.
It was?
Yeah.
Right after, right?
What,
It
that
was-
you were in
we
a
were
Delta?
getting-
World was shutting down.
Well,
and
weren't we getting them for like $19 a stock or something?
I remember calling Jesse on my way home
Yeah.
and saying, dude, things are going to shut down. No one's going to be able to fly. We need to buy Delta right now.
Yep.
He
I
was
think-
like, yep, I'm with you.
I just did it right away. Yeah. I think I bought like 3 shares.
I still have it in my
You do?
my Vanguard.
How much was it when you were looking at it?
I think we paid 19 something.
I think it was $19.
It's at $40 something now.
It's
I think.
$50.43.
Yeah. And we knew it too. We were like, the world's going to go back to normal. It's going to get back up. It'll be fine. I think I sold it when I was getting into S&P. So I sold it and then put it into that.
Mm.
S&P's better.
I made like $15, I think. It was not a lot. I was like, I don't want Delta anymore. Get it out of here. I was cleaning house, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you sold your Apple, didn't you? All the Apple shares you had?
Did I have Apple shares?
Yeah, you were buying them a little bit at a time.
I still have Apple shares. Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. 3 or 4 maybe?
Do you
Not a
remember how
lot.
much you were buying them for?
I don't. I can find out.
Because Apple's almost $200 a share now.
I don't think I still have them, I'll be honest.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Let's find out.
And what were you saying? Who were you talking to crypto about? Or what made you...
I was listening to a podcast.
Okay. No, if levels get back down to where I would be like, I could play with this, I would, but they're too sketchy right now. They're at all-time highs.
Yeah.
Well, kind of everything. You got to kind of...
that and a bag of Lay's is $5.75.
Yeah.
S&P is insane. When we started buying, it was like
Dude,
312.
This is what I'm
311.
saying. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
It just keeps going up.
It's unreal.
My Roth is just smashing ass, man. It makes no sense.
And you're like, how can I keep putting into this? Do you still put into your Roth, or do you just do your 401k?
Hell yeah. We're gonna have to make some adjustments though.
How much did you sell it for? Oh.
I don't remember. Yeah, I had. I think I had like 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
No.
But yeah, the Roth's looking good. The even the 401k right now is looking good. But
Yeah.
there's gonna be that day.
Yeah.
Fairly soon where we're not gonna be logging in every week anymore. If you know what I mean.
Did you guys... I know you guys don't really keep up with single stocks, but have you kept an eye on Nvidia at all? Do you know how big
No.
Nvidia's been booming?
I hear everybody talking about it.
Why?
I know nothing about it.
AI. And every single earnings report they've been knocking out of the park. The middle of this past year, like in 2023, this past year, it was like maybe $250 to $300 a share. It's pushing $1,300.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The company's...
You had some, didn't you?
No, I never owned it. No. The company is worth more than Apple now. They're over $3 trillion.
What?
Yeah.
Nvidia? They made the AI, or because that
They're
people
I think
use their
stuff they
chips?
use.
GPUs, yeah. So they're doing a 10-for-1 split, so their share's going to go down to like $130, $140 a share.
Right.
Get involved.
But it's just insane. It's gone up 800% in the last year. Like, what kind of company can just keep going straight up? Like,
It's going to
just-
keep going up because they just came out with the 5th version of
But
GPT.
ChatGPT.
It's the second biggest company in the world now. It's insane. Like how
Wow.
high it's going.
And they make products. They're not involved with the software side.
They are,
Okay.
but they're more on the. We have the
Yeah,
GPUs, and
hardware.
They make the
CPUs,
software
yeah.
possible.
Yeah. No, but it's insane. It's up 800%.
Tech bros run the world now.
Yeah.
So everybody's on the AI wagon now. So AMD, Nvidia, Marvell, like all those GPU companies that make chips and everything, they're just all like way overpriced now because everybody's just buying. So
They're not the Taiwan-based company, right?
no,
That makes the microprocessors.
there is a Taiwan semiconductor company.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of. Semiconductors.
Yeah, but it's insane how it's like it's pushing close to Microsoft now in value. It's crazy.
Wow.
You know, I'm over here buying Lego sets, hoping they'll retire next year, and I'll make $15 on them.
Yeah, it's
That's nuts.
last year everybody was selling computer companies because we were in a recession and everything's closed on money and no one's going to spend it. And now this year everybody's like, buy. And I'm just like, no. Something that's up 800% has to go down.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
can't-
at some point.
It's going to go down.
It can't go.
Yeah.
It just can't. I mean, after the split, it's going to be like $130. So, I mean, how much wiggle room will go down? I don't know. But it's worth $3 trillion. That company.
Yeah, it's too much time and effort to keep up with all this stuff and to see the trends. And you got to be keeping up with the news 24/7.
Yeah. I keep up with it every day, but I don't have enough in me to keep up with it and put money into it.
Yeah.
I just like to watch it.
You'd probably have to spend 20, 30 minutes a day to stay informed,
Yeah.
or have a really good podcast that could give you quick summaries of
Yeah.
where everything's at. That's crazy. I didn't realize Nvidia was at that level.
Yep. Just past Apple.
They were the number one company?
No, it was Microsoft and Apple, and
Okay.
Nvidia just is number 2 now. So
Did you know Tim Cook is on the board of Nike?
Mm-mm.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this talk today. This is
I know.
fantastic.
Yeah, me either. This is really exciting.
First crypto and then stocks.
I know.
This is just
These are the topics I avoid when I'm listening to podcasts.
So
I'm
Poor
like,
Jesse.
what else is on?
Poor Jesse.
I know he's gonna skip this part. 38 minutes in.
I feel like it was semi educational though.
Yeah. No, I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah.
I like learning about crypto.
So I read something interesting this week, and it's actual scenario, but it's kind of an ethical case. And we don't have to spend a long time on this, but I thought it was kind of an interesting scenario. So, yeah, and I know, Tim, your dad's going to be like, Ashton, what the hell's wrong with you? I do pay for the New York Times and do read it with pleasure. There's a column in it called The Ethicist. So each week someone writes in with a personal situation that they have going on and says, like, should I act this way or should I act this way? Because this is how I'm feeling about it. So scenario is it's 2 ladies, but put yourself in a situation of 2 guys. You've got a friend. They are a teacher in a middle school, high school, something like that, in a low-income area. So they're not making a lot of money. And they ask you if you have any clothing that you can donate to pass on to students for like a career fair or job interview or something like that. And you're in a position where you've got extra clothes that fit this description and you can donate these. All right, so in the scenario, you donate 20 pieces of clothing to give to these kids. You find out that your friend turns around and sells them on a website and sells all 20 pieces and makes, a return off of the clothes that you donated. Do you confront the friend about it, or is it a situation of, well, I gave it away, what happens to it after I give it away? Who
Wait,
cares?
is he not then using the money to buy clothes for the kids, or he just straight up lied to get free stuff?
That detail was not given because I don't think it was really known. I would say it was not.
I think it was
turn
for
around
his,
and buy.
Yeah.
But to add a layer on top of that, your friend is a teacher that's not making any money, so maybe they need the money. The dishonest part, though, is that they told you that they were going to use it to give to kids, and that was not.
No, I could confront them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, because that's just straight up a lie. Because then, like, in your heart, you're, like, being, like, whatever you call it, like, you're giving it for a better cause kind of thing. It's like a charity. Like, you're giving to a charity.
Yeah, a charitable act.
Charitable act, yeah. And then you're not, it's like, then you're out too. Not like it's a selfish thing, but like, yeah, you're out that whole, you feel like you were giving to a cause and now there's no cause. I don't know. Is it stealing in a way?
Are you more upset about the fact that you gave it away of a charitable cause and that wasn't what happened? Or the fact that your friend basically lied to you?
That's, that. Yeah.
The lying part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a friend, quote unquote, a friend.
Right. When that brings up the whole case of,
yeah,
or the whole question of, is this really a friend?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's checked up. And then actually, I'm assuming that happened, and they're asking for advice on what to do.
And, you can make the case harder if you start playing hypotheticals of like, oh, well, maybe the friends got to pay rent and they didn't have the money, so they're just grasping at straws to try to find some way to come up with cash to, there's all these, there's a limitless number of scenarios you could play through, but I think it's, at the end of the day, you're not so much upset by the fact that this person turned around and sold the clothes and you didn't make any profit off of it. You were giving the clothes away anyway, so there was going to be nothing there for you. It's the fact that they lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would say that the confrontation, though, would probably end the friendship.
Yeah. I mean, if you weren't great friends to begin with, yeah. I think you just had to see how long the relationship's been going on. But you wouldn't feel the same anyway, regardless after that.
Yeah, because that's like a low, not even just to lie to a friend, lying to a friend about charity.
Yeah.
That's a huge kind of lie. That's like a character thing, That would really make you second guess that person in general, not just a friendship,
And if the ulterior motive really was just to need money, I would rather the person just say, "Hey, I'm hard up. Can I borrow some cash, or can you help me find a way to make a little bit of money?"
But then getting in that guy's shoes, that's got to be one of the hardest things to ever do. Asking a real close friend
for money,
for that kind of stuff, Yeah, but again, it's like, how close friends are you? You should be able to come to that person, because then in your shoes, you're like, why didn't you come talk to me? And then the person is like, how do you bring up that conversation of like, hey, I need some money,
Yeah, it's the vulnerable honesty would have been the better route than to lie and use charity as the vehicle.
Man, that's gotta suck. I wouldn't like to be in any of those shoes.
It would, that would be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before, but another one that I was scrolling through the archives looking was the question of whether to tell your kids that there's a Santa Claus and let them kind of believe it for a little bit.
Yeah. Because we all had different upbringings with that.
And I think your upbringing probably skews the direction that you go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got overwhelmingly positive memories of believing in it. So if I have kids, I'm probably going to.
Yeah. At least they have those 6 to 8 years of magical happiness, of believing in it. And that way you look back on it fondly. You don't look back on it like this huge shattering moment.
Or why did my parents lie to me?
Yeah. Because I hate when those people are like, I would never lie to my kids.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, man. Shut up. I hate that. Like, holier than thou type of thinking, man. That drives me nuts. It's freaking Santa Claus,
Yeah.
And I guarantee you lie to your kids 1,000 other different ways, and you think it's okay, you know? So, yeah. We did talk about that on the Christmas episode. Was it the first one?
I think it was the first one. It wasn't this past year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So holy shit, 100 subscribers. And we've held it all week.
We still got it?
Yeah.
We're at 101.
Nice.
101.
What?
I haven't seen that.
I
Okay.
didn't know
Well, we're
either.
moving in the right direction.
Yeah, we made it.
Maybe
The-
we're at 102. Let me see.
The 100th subscriber episode comes out by the time people are listening to this last Friday. And that was one of the funnest top to bottom episodes I think we've ever had.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's a great representation of us just hanging out.
Yes.
Because there's
Yes.
really not much beyond that.
Yep. We literally made each other drinks and had the game show, and then it was over.
Yeah.
But like it was up there with like, you know, our holiday episodes of like the excitement levels, and it's like we're not sitting down doing a show.
Mm.
Literally, like you said, we're just turning mics on and having a good time. I had a lot of fun. And then that night after, when we just went to the pool for like 3 hours, however long it was.
That was a good night.
We were out there till 1 a.m.
It was pushing 2:30.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Does that fact have any gravity for either of you? Does it hit you
What
much
fact?
at all, or is it just like
What's fact?
that
What do
we
you
have 100 subscribers?
mean?
Not really.
I do think it's cool because, like, you know, again, it's like just another number, but it's like I'm more impressed that we've continued to do it for this long.
Yeah.
But the 100 shows that, like, even if people aren't listening to it the whole way through, they're subscribing. You know, there's like,
Yeah, because we
Thought
don't
behind it.
have 100 friends.
no,
So,
no, we do not.
and we know at least one person that has subscribed really likes feet.
Yeah, that was
funny.
weird. Savannah's like, do you block him? And I was like, he
No.
subscribed.
Yeah, it's another point on the board.
I know. I was like, he's not bothering me. Oh God. But yeah, last week was a lot of fun. I think that was good.
2
Or do I
weeks
remember
ago.
That one. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we didn't do one last week, did we? No.
Mm-mm.
What did we do last week? We didn't take a week off, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did because we hit 100 that week, so we could take a week off, and it came out this week. Wait, how?
We recorded it a week ago Sunday,
I don't believe
this
you.
past Sunday. It was 10 days ago.
Okay. Yeah, I believe you. I'm always wrong about timelines, so I'm just gonna concede.
Shh, you don't have to tell me. It all bleeds together.
Yeah.
Just days go so fast.
Yeah. So what's next? What do we look forward to next? You think we'll hit 100 episodes before we hit another 100 subscribers?
What episode are we on?
55 or 56 is this one?
But we've really only done how many episodes in video format? Probably
Not even
half of
20.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 31 was our first.
I think that
There was-
I think we get to 150 subs before the end of the year.
Okay.
I think we can easily do
Yeah.
that.
Think so?
I think we could do that by August or September.
I think we could push up towards that too.
Because we've been averaging 5 to 7 subs per episode. For whatever reason, people got off with Jake.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What I've seen is that the first 100 is the hardest, and that it does something with the algorithm. And after you hit the 100,
Almost shows like you're not just another channel that made something and that's it.
right? And I think it helps too that we have over 60 videos,
Yeah.
so there's content to go through. Have you paid much attention to the shorts that you've reposted?
All the ones that we reposted got like no views. But I think it was one because the words were like covered by the whatever it was, and then they're also reposted. I really didn't even do it to get a lot of views on them. I wanted to have them redone the right way.
With the subtitles?
Yeah. And then I didn't make any shorts from this week. So I haven't checked on the most recent ones. But we had those 2 or 3 that got like 150 views. I don't know why. That's the thing. I have no idea how the algorithm works or why. I don't feel like doing all the research into it. Some hit, some don't.
Yeah. That one of me discussing the roast of Tom Brady that I didn't watch
Yeah.
just shot through. I think it's one of the ones that has over 100, right?
Does it really?
I think so.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't kept
I
up.
know the Hacienda one has a lot.
Yeah.
And
Someone even commented on that episode
Yeah.
about the drink that you made. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I gotta keep up with making those.
Yeah, August will be 2 years we've been doing this.
Yeah.
And what's weird is that it feels like we just started it, but it also feels like we've been doing this for 5 years.
Mm.
It does feel longer than 2 years, I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah. So Hallmark episodes coming up. What are you looking forward to? Christmas episode is gonna be awesome. Maybe we'll do a 75th episode. Something. You know?
I look forward to the Halloween episode. Post-Thanksgiving episode's always fun.
I hope we can get Navarro back for Black Friday again. That'd be nice.
I'm making the cookies again. I'm making them.
I believe you
Going
this
to
time.
my mama's.
Hell yeah.
I want to throw in the anisette. I want to make you guys like your cookie. I want you to work for
You want me
your
to work
cookie.
for the cookie?
Yeah. Work for your
That
cookie.
was a good short.
Let's bring Jake back for
That was a really good short. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'd like to get Navarro back for another episode because he hasn't been on since the first Black Friday episode.
And now he's a father. Good luck.
Yeah, we haven't had him on since he had a dad.
Good luck. Since he had a dad.
Lorenzo.
Von Matterhorn.
You know that show's on Netflix now.
It moved again?
Well, it's still on Hulu, but it's on Netflix now.
What the heck? Why?
Yeah.
So it's going to eventually be on Netflix. Because it started on Netflix, didn't it?
I don't know. It's been on Hulu for a very long time,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I'm glad because I don't like the way Hulu, when you watch the episode and go to the next one, if you go back to that episode, it starts you at the very end of it. I hate that crap.
I know.
All right, guys, how are we feeling about the fact that in less than 2 weeks, we're all going to be living within 50 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Talk about it, Ash. How do you feel? First time leaving.
Yeah.
And how have you prepared? Have you finished packing?
Yes.
So what are you looking forward to the most? What are you going to miss the most? Home cooked meal every night?
Top off. You want some?
Yes, please. And ice too.
Yes, but what I'm hoping is that the lack of the home-cooked meals is going to motivate me to cook more.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful kitchen that I've got,
You literally have everything you need.
and your parents have been cool enough to literally leave me everything that I need.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that will happen. I do think that I'm going to get lonely.
Well, you know I'm right next door.
I know.
Good.
But it also needs to be motivation for me to
Yeah. Oh, you mean that way?
get
Yeah.
off
Don't
my
call me
ass
for
and-
that.
Yeah.
Don't call me for that.
You can't help me in that area.
No, I can't. I completely misread.
Savannah may
misread
not be
that
happy
tone.
about that.
Nope, not one bit. We were not on the same page there. So yeah, what are you looking forward to? I know besides the cooking thing that's going to be fun, but like your own place, are you going to set up like a guitar area? Are you going to game a little bit? What are you going to do?
I don't think I'm going to game a little bit. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Maybe it's been more recent.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get away from one of the realities that have hit me with packing is that you really don't need a lot of crap. I want to just focus on any extra
That one.
money that I spend.
That one's mine. I had the X-Wing. Yeah.
Good call.
Is that the Lil Wayne rum?
Yes, it is. You want some, don't you?
It's
you got yours.
got a little bit of Black Heart left.
Nice jersey.
Does look good on him. I want to spend my disposable income on experiences,
Food and drinks.
food and drinks, and
I accidentally mentioned to Alicia and Larry that it's on our radar that
yeah,
we're talking about a Jersey trip. I told them within like a year. I was like, we're not doing it this year, but like we've been talking about it.
Alicia sent me this wonderful video, sunset on the beach.
Yeah.
Larry's got, damn it, they're going to kill me. Not Russell. What's the name of the dog?
I know it. We should let them soak. for a
Trivia
minute.
time.
Wait, no,
What
I know it. I
is-
know it, Chester.
Yeah, there it is.
Larry's, walking Chester, and Alicia's doing this panorama as the sun's going down, and doesn't say anything. She just sends me the video.
Mhm.
I said, "I'm coming to visit."
Yeah, good.
She's like, "You better."
Yeah. I was like, because like we'll talk like every Monday or every Tuesday. I'll call Larry or call Alicia, and they're always together. So we talk for like an hour. And I was like, in the middle of conversation, I accidentally was like, oh yeah, we were like talking about coming to Jersey, and then it, they were like right there at it. And I was like, it may not be anytime soon, but we're like talking. So I planted it in their minds that we're gonna go.
It has to happen.
Yeah. So you want to focus more on experiences.
Yeah.
Moving in.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just gotten to the point now where I'm really not. I don't have a ton of free time during the week, so I want the weekends to be good times. So
You're not gonna have to travel anywhere either.
I'm probably gonna have. Yeah. But I also want to travel. So I say all that to say I'm probably gonna pull away from the shoes and the Lego sets and video games and focus more on trips to Jersey and
cabin,
smoking cigars and cabin and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The big boy cigars.
he doesn't cheap out too, man. He's on an acid kick.
Acid kick 1400 cc I had last week. It was a good time.
It's premium.
What are you guys gonna smoke when you go up to Atlanta this weekend?
Probably can do it here.
Oh, you're not going up?
Trey can't go. We're gonna reschedule the Atlanta trip and do it here.
Okay.
Tomorrow night. You can smoke with us after work.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to AG, so if you want something, just let us know.
Okay.
We're gonna splurge. I'm gonna get an acid. You only turn 29 once, Tim.
Tim, I got a one of those cigar cutters
Yeah.
like Jesse has.
The perfect cut.
Perfect cut with not embroidery. What do you call it when you have text written on it? Engraving.
Embossed.
Embossed on the back.
I don't know.
And it says Sugar Wraith.
That's funny.
Is that a Post Malone song?
No.
What is it? You almost said yes, but you said no. What? Was it close? What is this?
What?
Is it a song title? Why are we not? Why is this a secret to me?
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
It is a Post Malone song.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I knew it was. You've sent me the song before. You got an engraved cigar cutter. He doesn't half-ass anything.
I'll never have
No.
to buy another one again, so I wanted it
That's
to be...
not true. You'll have multiple at some point.
You'll have more than one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so. I lose mine all the time.
You're gonna want different cuts too. You might want to get that.
He should have got that box one with the lever, and it's got all 5 cuts next to him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's
It's like
one that pokes a hole right down the middle of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's going to have like a nice desk at home. So what he can do is have one of those beefy cigar cutters. It's like a heavy stone thing with a felt on the bottom, steel, and a big lever on the side. And there's 5 holes, and each hole is a different cut.
Mm.
And you just put it where you want it and cut it. I don't think he'll move away from the cut, though. The V cut is annoying to me. I know some people like it. I don't like it. The hole is fine, but it's harder to draw out of.
Yeah.
So I don't like it.
I thought it
cut
would be
is-
like drinking out of a juice box. Just straight in. It's not
Yeah,
like
but
that?
it's a little bit tougher.
Okay.
Because less airflow. It's more condensed, but it's less airflow.
Okay.
I don't know if it makes it harder, but I would envision it would.
Yeah.
I found the perfect cut is the
No,
perfect cut.
Your dad was yesterday. He was smoking a cigar and he had 3 or 4 Coronas out
Mhm.
back chilling. I
Mhm.
was like,
Listen, man,
good time.
he walked away with some money in his pocket last night, and he was vibing. He's living his best life right now. He's ready to get the heck out of here.
Did he sell something last night?
Tuesday.
That was
Sorry.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago. Where's the time gone?
No, trust me, I get it.
Yeah, I'm creeping up on 30.
Tim, what are you looking forward to getting
Hey.
a roommate?
Don't let it get to you too much.
It won't. I'm fine.
Because
Yeah.
I said, well, this is not good.
And this might be your best year yet.
I'm gonna try to make it. And
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I'm nervous about 29.
Say more.
I'm not. I'm not. You didn't buy into that at all. That reminded me.
more.
That reminded me when we were here doing the drinks, and Tim said, "Also a shot of egg whites," and Ash goes, "Talk more about that." Leans back and takes another sip. That's it. I think I made a short about that. Is it the short?
Oh,
And
man.
he goes, "Speak more on that."
It's a buffer, Ash.
Oh man, that was good.
It's gonna be nice having Ash around all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already over here a good bit, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna feel too different. But now, if I ever want to just open my door and he's right there.
he's right there.
I mean, listen, Ash, I'm home Monday through Thursday, so if you get home early one day, or
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be making use of that pool
Yeah.
and the grill
and the grill.
and the smoker.
I didn't know there was a smoker.
He has a smoker right next to the grill. I want to learn how to smoke a brisket.
'Kay.
The only
Talk to Marty.
problem is a brisket is like $90. So if you get one and you screw it up, you're out.
Do you like pork?
I have had a brisket smoked by Marty, and I enjoyed it.
So let's split the costs and we'll.
It's
we'll
an
do it.
all-day event. You smoke it for
That's
like
the
8
thing.
Doesn't
hours.
it take like? I've heard it takes like 16 hours
Yeah.
for some of them.
I think Trey's actually done one before last year, and he had to do it overnight. He woke up at 4 a.m. or something
If
and
we
started it.
smoke a brisket all day on a day where we could just hang out by the pool.
That's what I'm saying. You light up a cigar every couple hours, floating around. By dinner time, you're living it up. And we can do this now because we all live here. Thank you, Eddie and Donna.
How do you, Jess? I think your mom is going to last a week in there, and then she's not going to want to be in that camper no more.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
I really think they're going to spend most of their time at the lake.
Yeah.
I really think so. My dad already drives there from the lake to work on Mondays, and it's like, it's a 20, 25-minute drive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not that far of a drive. I don't think they even should have got a camper. They should have just went there.
Yeah. It's
Unless
also
it's
the
like-
fact that my dad's garage is here. He still works on stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not... The lake is not entirely like 100% comfortably
Yeah.
livable yet. It's nice, but yeah, I don't know. I really envision them spending more time than they think at the lake.
Well, I hope these next couple years they put that lake house some.
It needs to be done in
Yeah.
my dad has already said like 2 years. Because like not even the fact of like now he has the time. He's getting older. There's
Mhm.
no secret behind it. He needs to be done so he's not working every day of his life,
Mhm.
So I think he said 2 years is like his end game because now he's got the money to actually do it.
Yeah.
So I hope so, man. And it's almost done. It's probably 50% done, I would say, the lake,
Yeah. Well,
the whole thing.
I plan on staying there at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if it works out to where I stay longer, I might. But
There's no rush.
yeah, we'll see what opportunities. Yeah.
The day is gonna be hell when you guys leave. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be spoiled for the next 2 years. I felt like that when Dan left.
Yeah.
When Dan moved out, I was like, no.
This is on another level, though.
Yeah, no, it's a little different. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know where to go. It's gonna be a good time.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're
But
getting there.
I think when I do move, I'm gonna look south.
I ain't leaving, Jess,
Good for you. I love to hear it.
Mhm.
until it's time for retirement.
I didn't tell Savannah this yet, but I was thinking if you guys ever leave, I want to rent this house out and just move into your side of the apartment. That's what I would like to do.
What are you gonna do with all your stuff?
Downsize.
You have a whole house of stuff.
Yeah, dude, you've got it.
But really think about it. All my stuff is right here.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
You have a whole garage
I'll get
full
the-
of stuff.
I'll get the whole upstairs.
You have
She'll
an
get the whole
attic full of
downstairs.
stuff.
There's not a lot up there.
He has 3 cars.
Yeah, you have 3 cars.
That I can fit over there. Listen, I'm just dreaming is all I'm saying. I'm getting like my dad now. I don't want any bills. and like Pat. Pat inspired me.
Dude, he's living the dream.
Is he? He's
Yeah.
got the perfect scenario.
He is renting his house out for over double what his
3
mortgage is.
times the mortgage.
3 times.
is what he told me.
He sent us
Sunday.
photos today. He's been in Universal all week, and he's working in downtown Disney.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the water, showing us a photo. It's his laptop, and then he's looking at over the water at Universal.
Yeah.
3 times his mortgage.
That he bought it. 6-7 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Before all this craziness.
So it's probably like $1,000 or less he's paying
Less.
on the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's renting it to a family member, and he's just he has no ties anywhere. He just travels. It's literally his laptop and his Camaro. I mean, and he's living the dream. He's getting paid to travel, basically.
That's awesome.
I know. He's living it up, man. Yep.
That's
he was
good
on the
for
beach
him.
today.
That's good for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because
I think
he
so.
was
was struggling for a long
Yeah.
time. Yeah. But no, he's doing good, man. I'm really happy for him. He needed it because he was like not very happy at where he was at, and on top of that, remember he took he paid for the coding thing, and then he was like out of work for a while, and he was working in the freaking warehouse. Like it was nuts. So he's finally made it to the other side, I think.
That's good.
Got rid of those people in his life that he didn't need.
He got jacked during that period, though.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That
Did
was
he-
a little
did
bit
he-
before.
Did
though.
he stop working out?
It was a little before. I think he maintains now. I think
Yeah.
he's happy where
He's
he's
kind
at.
of
and
coasting.
just-
He's got a good,
maintains.
he's
he's had a
maintaining.
good body size.
Which is what me and Ash are going to get to in about a year.
I was at the doctor on Tuesday, and from the time I was in the 9th grade, which was 15 years ago, to now, my weight has stayed within 7 pounds.
Good God.
Yeah.
156.8 pounds. 6 foot on the dot.
I fluctuate between 147 and 153, 154. I have not changed since high school. But I'm 5'11 and 3/4.
You're 6 foot. I told my grandfather that yesterday, and he said, "You need about 20 pounds up here." I said, "Thanks, Pop."
Right up here.
I'm going to work on it.
Yeah.
He said, "The problem is you can't control where it goes." I was like, "Well, if you work out,
Yeah.
kind of
That you can.
manipulate it."
Yeah.
Is that why you want to work out?
Yeah,
I'm already planning some regimens.
definitely.
So you're
a big
working out
reason.
again too?
Yeah, we're going to do it together.
Tim. I will say I was able to get a clean bill of health, which felt great. I haven't had a checkup in over 5 years.
It's been longer for me.
So I do want to try to stay
Mm-hmm.
in good shape. You know.
Yeah.
This is a really good neighborhood for walking, too. And I know you like walking.
And I'm going to be doing suicides in the
I walked-
driveway.
Should
I
go up
walked
the
all this
driveway.
week.
Yeah.
I walked every night this week.
It is a great neighborhood to walk in.
Mm-hmm.
There was one night I spent the night over here, and I got up in the next morning and walked. It was nice.
Marty, he'll walk this neighborhood and then walk across the street and walk that neighborhood. He loves walking around here.
Marty's so awesome.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're gonna the penciled in plan is to be working out in the mornings before work.
Yeah.
So what time is that?
6 a.m.
Probably between
That's not super early. Because
Oh, shut up.
when I left to go to the, I was like, his car's still here?
My car?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you left this morning, I thought someone stole your car because his car wasn't here at 7 a.m. when I was leaving for work, 7:30, whatever. I texted him. I was like, "Are you at work? Please tell me you're at work."
No, I got there in and out, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, 6 a.m.
I'll have to leave here at 8:15 to be at work.
What
so
what
I've
a-
got,
I
That
know,
is
man.
beautiful.
it took me 12 minutes to get from work to here today.
Yeah,
I was like,
you're already looking forward to it.
How far is it from
bless
your
God.
parents' house?
Almost 40. It would have taken me almost 40 minutes to get home.
So you're saving on gas now.
Mm.
I'm literally going to have an hour added to my day, which is going to be spent working out.
And yoga.
Tim, I'm not married.
So you don't have to leave till 8:15. So you could eat breakfast, watch a little.
Even though I probably
TV?
won't.
Now is 6 too early?
We can do 6.
Okay.
I've been waking up between 6:15 and 6:30 every day. So
Yeah.
And that'll give me time to shower before I have to go. And what time do you have to leave for work?
I leave at like 7:45, 7:30. My timeline was like waking up 6, get a little warmed up a little bit, start by 6:15, 30-minute workout,
So you're gonna work out here,
and then cook breakfast.
or you're going somewhere.
I think we're going to start working out here. And if we get into it, then I say we get the gym membership near Kroger.
I need to be lifting weights.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
So what's at Kroger?
24/7 fitness. It's open literally 24/7. It's nothing crazy. It's just, it's got a bunch of weights. It's everything we would need.
And we can talk off mic about it more. Not LA.
No, that's like $50 a month.
Oh.
Very, very expensive.
Well, it's got the pool and the sauna and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we have a pool.
I wouldn't use any of that.
Yeah. And it's like 3 minutes away. So
Okay.
like if we got the like when I first moved into this house, I bought a membership there.
Yeah.
I would get there at 6 o'clock, work out for 45 minutes, come home, shower, and go to work. It
Right.
was so easy.
And the people that are there at 6 a.m. are the people
Two
that
people.
are fucking getting it.
Yeah,
You know,
there's two
so-
people. It was the same two people almost every morning.
It's going to
or
be
so.
4 people.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're into it. So, yeah, we might be doing that. Tim, you just wait. We're going to be jacked.
Listen, I hope for the best. I've just heard it about 10 times.
I know. You know how many
between
times
4
I have...
people.
I know. You know how many times I've started and stopped? The thing is, I've never done it with someone else. Ever.
Listen,
You need a partner.
Yeah.
it is good motivation, but then when you like take one break, you fall into that little decline hill where you
You
just
can't let it go more than 2 days,
Yeah.
I found.
I was talking to David about it at the pool party. He said that he's done it. Once you do it enough, you get to the point where when you don't do it, you
Mhm.
feel it.
Yeah. Because you genuinely, like, seriously, when you leave the gym and I shower and as I'm going to work, I'm like, dude, I just feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You really
It
do.
feels so good when you finish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you in?
He's not in.
Well, actually,
when we get you to do some crunches.
I'm off Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
And you guys would be going.
Monday through Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're even all around to where we can be like, let's just go in the evening. You know?
When are you going to start this?
Right when he moves
Once
in.
I move in.
Right when he moves in, here's my plan, Tim. Weightlifting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yoga Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay, so
And
if I did it Monday through Thursday, that should be all right.
Yeah. You going to get up with us, though?
6 o'clock's not early. Yeah, I'd do that. I got up at 6 o'clock today.
Okay. And we're doing, like, hard 30-minute workout. Like, no breaks.
But
In and
what
out.
what do you
30 to
the
45.
The first week when he moves in, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're going to warm up. We're not going to do anything
What does
crazy.
that mean though?
I'm writing.
We're getting the professional advice of
Most-
Navarro.
Mostly body weight stuff.
Yeah.
At least for a week. You got to like get your muscles ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No idea what I'm doing.
We need to get a little definition in the ass,
Yes.
and we need to get
a little lift?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know this is the case for you, but Tim and I spend a significant amount of time sitting.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, you end up with pancake ass, and we don't.
Okay.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I got delivery's ass.
You've got active legs.
Yeah. Nothing sitting
actually-
for quite some time.
I installed a standing desk at my workspace today.
Did you?
We're gonna see how that
Was that a work
how that
expense?
treats us. Oh, they covered it.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be a new chapter.
Mm-hmm. Before you go this evening, my dad gave me some guns.
Okay, that was the other place I
know
wanted
the
to
other
go.
two things. They're sitting right over there, so I'll show you right after.
Cool.
Yeah.
We got to be able to defend ourselves.
I like it. The new Ash.
Ashton's
coming in guns hot.
gonna defend the house over there. That's why you'll be fine.
We're working out. We're getting guns, Tim, and I'm jumping on the dating apps.
And he's gonna be slinging that meat in the backyard.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that. Okay. That. Okay. What kind of apps are you using, Tim? Cool. Well, I think this was a good catch up. I think this was productive.
Larry, we are coming to visit, I promise.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. I won't be here next week. So if you record, Godspeed.
It'll be a good one.
I'll be back.
We'll
the
get
following
somebody
week.
good.
We'll get something done.
Jesse turns 29 on Saturday. Happy early birthday to our fearless leader.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. And
And you enjoy your vacation.
I'm going to do my best.
We're going to have some good stories when you get back, I'm sure.
Starbucks every day. He already loaded money onto the app.
So, fellas, next time all three of us record, Ashton will be living here.
Yes. And
can't ask for anything
maybe in the not the near future, but not so far future, we might have a new studio. We'll see how it goes.
I would like that.
There's actually going to be more room than I thought. So we're going to have to do something about the bed.
We can figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the bosses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can make it look really good.
Dude, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
It would be so good.
I already have some little LED signs that I'm looking at.
Ooh.
Maybe we can get.
I say we maybe get like a shelf in the background with a couple little tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Maybe change them every week.
We could.
Yeah, we can
make
make
it look good.
Make that work.
I like it.
We'll talk about it when you get back.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, fellas.
Gentlemen?
All right, Nowhere to Be, episode 50-something.
6.
Yes.
Fare thee well.